My name is Stephen Arno. For this presentation, I'm going to talk about Brown-Forman. It's probably not a company you've heard of, but maybe you've heard of the companies they own. My business model canvas is going to focus on Woodford Reserve, their premium bourbon. Because it's their premium bourbon, it makes sense to start with their value proposition, which is premium quality, both on the ingredients and the process. This lends itself to a higher price tag, which then lends itself to a customer segment of individual who is an above average income earner. They reach these customers through advertising and great eco-friendly outreaches. Next, we'll go into the revenue streams and channels. Revenue streams are individual sales. The channels are the typical shops, bars, and restaurants. And it's interesting to note that Woodford posts a 4% annual revenue just from duty-free shops around the world. Next, we'll go into the partners and structure. The key partners are the distilleries themselves, which are some of the oldest in the nation, dating back to the early 1800s. The farmers provide the mash, which is a key ingredient to bourbon made up of grain, salt, and water. And then we have the oak providers, which is extremely innovative compared to their competitors. Woodford has one of the only heat-cycled barrel houses in the world. That's what gives their bourbon the signature toasted flavor. Their costs are the costs of materials, personnel, and ads for their customers. Last, we have the key activities and resources. One of the key activities are the new products. This is something that's rapidly changing in the industry. No one company stays with their products for too long. Woodford Reserve does a great job keeping with their flagship, but then bringing out new products pretty often. On the left, we see their barrel-aged bourbon, and on the right, we see their rye whiskey. Last, we have the key resources. Besides the master distillers, one of the main key resources that gives them a competitive advantage and differentiates them is their name. The Woodford Reserve name is one of the oldest names in the industry, dating back to the early 1800s. With that history, it's not going to go anywhere. Also, they have a competitive advantage of the Brown-Forman name. With that kind of financial backer, Woodford can afford to experiment and have a down year without worrying about going bankrupt. Here we see the final canvas, and I've outlined the areas at which I feel like they stand out compared to their competitors. Thank you.